Welcome to my realm. I'm Tami Jorden, and this is Butterfly Days, the podcast that proves you're not past your prime, you're living in it right now, because women don't have expiration dates. Butterfly Days is a celebration of the extraordinary potential of GenX and Boomer women. Throughout history, women have shared wisdom to uplift and empower one another, and you're about to learn hard-earned wisdom and best-kept secrets from interesting, inspiring women. So if you're ready to embrace your butterfly season with confidence, find joy in the present, and create a legacy that matters, you're in the right place. No more holding back. Let's spread our wings now. Here we go. Welcome to my realm. This is Tami Jorden, and you're listening to Butterfly Days. This episode, advice from a GenX Death Doula. You want to know a fun party trick? When folks ask what you do, mention that you're a death doula. It really gets things going. And by going, there's this moment of stunned silence, and then the comment usually runs something like this: "You must be a very special person," which is really sweet, but it tickles me. I mean, how hard is it to sit with someone who's dying? Because we all do it actually every single day. No, really. There's 100% mortality rate on Earth. I am going to die and you are going to die. We just don't know when. But I get what they mean. Dying just seems the worst because none of us knows entirely what will happen next, and that's scary. Plus, we won't be with our people, and that's sad. So I suppose folks mean that I'm right in the scary and sad middle of it with someone. But y'all, dying is a sacred moment, rather like birth is. And I'm always humbled and honored to serve. I think the logic is that death is the worst thing that could happen to us. But I don't think so. I think the worst thing is needless suffering, physical or mental. I began doula work with No One Dies Alone. These are local groups serving a hospital. And I would sit for shifts with folks who, for various reasons, didn't have anyone to be with them. Because I really hate the idea of anybody laboring to die all alone. And it struck me as suffering that I could somehow impact. So I sat bedside, held hands, and wiped brows. I learned so many ways that we can reduce physical and mental suffering when the end of life draws near. I went on to get certified as a doula so I could better understand how to support those dying and their people. But one thing I always explain is that dying itself is not painful. You may have disease or complications that cause pain, and we can manage those with meds, but it doesn't hurt to die. You were born knowing how, just like you know how to breathe. You came in on the breath, and you will leave when you give it back. But that's another episode. My point is that suffering without reason or redemption is the worst. And I wonder what will matter most on my deathbed. Will I be proud of how I lived and who I made myself to be? I know I want to live fully every moment I get. Because suffering for no reason is pointless, I choose to allow everything that's happened to somehow make me smarter, kinder, or wiser. And when I go, I want to know I left it all on the floor, the best me I could be. That will make me happy. It'll be the best gift for my kids and all those that I love. As the wise Gen Xer Mel Robbins says, we can only control ourselves. It rings hollow at your end to blame others or circumstances, y'all. You get to control how you want to live despite what happens. And this gives you enormous power. The choices you make today, tomorrow, next month, next year, all add up to your life. I love how Dr. Viktor Frankl said that the last of the human freedoms is to choose one's attitude in any given set of circumstances, to choose one's own way. So when you breathe your last, it will not matter what you meant to do, only what you did. So I'm suggesting a magical idea for you, Gen X and Boomer chicks. Think of what you want to be or do in this life and backfill the time now with choices to that end. You'll likely never be as healthy, mentally agile, or motivated as you are today. So, what have you always wanted to do but didn't dare? What opportunities are available that you have the skills or the inclination to do? What experience has life dealt that make you perfect to teach or support others who are younger than you? These are the days to make choices that allow you to live fully until you don't. And good on you if you're already doing it. But you're listening to this podcast for a reason. So I challenge you to think about those things. I created Butterfly Days to inspire you to live fully now. So when you reach your end, you can be proud. What that looks like is unique to you. It will be shaped by your values and experiences, and that's the beauty of it. Whatever you choose is perfect for you. Sure, curing cancer, brokering world peace are incredible, but for most of us, true fulfillment is going to be simpler. Just do you. That's what the world needs. And take it from this death doula, dying isn't the worst thing at the end. It's the regret that kills you. I hope this message inspires you, and I hope you share it. I hope we get to live in a world where Gen X and Boomer women dare to live fully. We can be an amazing example for younger women. We can leave that legacy. Most of all, when you give your breath back, I hope you do so with holy honor for who you were in your frailties and your triumphs. Remember, I'm rooting for you. I'm so grateful you listened to this episode. I hope it was a real value to you. If there's a sister in your life who needs this message, please share it, just like women have done to lift each other up over the centuries and across cultures. Women lifting each other is so important. It's why I do this work. And to avoid FOMO and keep up leveling your own life, make sure you don't miss the next episode. You may be losing hormones, but your life has given you powerful perspective. And I believe you have something to give that no one else does, that the world needs. So remember, I'm rooting for you. Let's go.